How are my YouTube people out there? It's your boy Tim Baxter again with another informational video about aquarium living, the hobby, the lifestyle of keeping fish. Check this out. I know I missed a week of a fresh video for you all, but it's because your boy was super sick. I had a sinus infection, wasn't feeling too good, but now I'm back on my feet. I'm getting it back all together. And tonight's video gonna be a real quick video for all my fish hobbyists out there and fish lovers out there. Check this out. This video is basically going to be on your show tank. Every week I show you this tank because guess what? It's my show tank. It's my grand finale of all the tanks that I've ever kept, or I do have. Of course, I've showed you past videos of my hospital tank or my 125, and I got a 55, and I had other 55s before, but this is my actual show tank. And your show tank should be your biggest investment as far as your fish and the kind of fish that you actually have in it. Okay, once again, as hobbyists, you're going to go through a lot of fish tanks, or you're going to have a lot of fish tanks that you actually have up and running. But your show tank, you want to be pretty much on point with everything. Okay, it should be something that you should take time to create and to show people that this is the accumulation of everything that you have pretty much put into it, your heart into it, your passion of keeping fish. Okay, and this show tank that I've always shown you in these videos is my actual show tank. It's the tank that everybody from family and friends, when they come in the house, they see, they watch the fish, it pretty much stagnates them when they come in. That's some of the features that you want to have in having your own show tank. Okay, and when you're serious about having that final or that actual show tank, your show tank can be a 55. It can be 100 gallon. It can be 125. It can be any tank that you feel that you have put your most prized species of fish in, and also the setup of the show tank to put on display for any and everybody to see and to be at all at. Okay, and once again, my biggest thing with maintaining the aquarium life in a show tank is that your main investments, I feel, just giving a little advice to all my aquarists out there, should be the equipment that you run your tank from, your show tank. Now I understand everybody can't afford the high cost of some equipment, and it takes time to build some of these things up as far as getting the right equipment to run that show tank, because your show tank is going to be seen at all times. Okay, that's a biggie. Show tank is going to be shown pretty much all the time for the viewing of anyone that, like I say, friends and family. So you definitely have to invest in equipment that's going to be a good equipment. Now there's a lot of equipment that I've mentioned in the past that, guess what, it's equipment, the quality of it is good. It doesn't have to have a brand name particularly to it, but the quality is good. And for a while you can get pretty much away with that equipment because it's serving the purpose. But for me, with this show tank I have right here, I definitely wanted to put an investment in my filtration system. Okay, and I mentioned in the past video before, I used two double XL Philstar XPs. As you can see, they have 4 different size filters right here, but I used the XP XL for both of these, for this show tank specifically. All right, just because it was a self-priming filter, and excuse me, it was a filter that, or filters that pretty much stand by their name. Okay, like I say, to each his own. Whatever you feel there's a good filter system and for your show tank, or for you, hey, by all means, go for it. A sponge filters to me are beautiful. filters to me, as far as they simple, but guess what, they do the job. So but at the same time, for a tank of this water capacity, I definitely wanted to invest and spend the money on the filter system itself. And once again, what I did was I actually bought like these, you see these tubs right here that the filters are in, and that's because if anything was happen to spill out or have any issues with you know, cleaning or maintenance in the filters, that guess what, it will go right into these tubs. And these tubs cost anywhere like $10 or $8 at Walmart, Kmart. So you know, definitely having a fail-proof plan when it came to, you know, water being spilled on the floor. And of course, instead of going with your regular air pump, I went with a hydroponic air pump that pumps out more air than your normal pump. And if you can get a good look at that, it's from General Hydroponics, okay? And it has, of course, 4 different air outlets, all right? And all 4 air outlets pump out the same amount of air. So for me, these 3 things right here, filter, air pump, outputage of air, and of course another Philstar XPXL filter, was the big investments for this show tank, okay? And they've been running perfect ever since. They haven't had any problem, thank God, knock on wood. So and maybe sometime in the future I will have another just for extra filtration. I mean, these filters right here definitely take care of the filtration for this large tank. It's like I said, over 300 something gallons, but at the same time it doesn't help, or it will help if I had another XPXL attached to this tank, which in the future, that's my plan. But guess what, I'll save up, or I'll wait till, you know, the opportunity come in when I can actually afford it, okay? Just like in anything else, sometimes you have to be patient to get what you want, and that's what comes with this hobby. So other than that, just definitely wanted to get out there this video on this Sunday afternoon and expressing the whole idea of a show tank. Once again, the purpose of your show tank is to be the showstopper, the #1 stunner of your fish hobby. You know, once again, I know a lot of fish hobbyists, they have a lot of tanks, but your show tank supposed to be your best tank that you can actually have and show, and also for yourself. You know, something that's completed, a job that you know, or something that you had that you wanted to create, and know that when you show it off to people, or just in yourself, that you know that this show tank is going to you know, speak volumes of your hobby. And you know, you actually spending time and creating your hobby and doing things in your hobby that nobody else can do. Okay, so once again, good, bad, ugly comments, hey, I'm all for it. I'm open-minded. If you like to share something with me, some knowledge with me as well, hey, we swap knowledge back and forth to get stronger in the knowledge of fish keeping. Hey, I'm all for that too. So once again, peace, love, much blessings to you. I'm out.